So let's watch Magnus play some blitz. Let me change the scene, and we're gonna take a break from Master Chef and get back to the chess. Let's see what's happening. So Brandon playing with the white piece. Let's look at it from Magnus Carlsen's perspective. We have a King's Indian being played by Magnus. Okay, so pretty normal so far, fairly balanced. Probably white's better because you have knight b5 and there's some weaknesses with the knight on c4, but still a long way to go. Actually, f3 and knight d6 is a free juicer, no? Isn't f3 and knight d6 a free pawn, or am I crazy? He spots it. Spots it. Nice move. I'm teasing you guys, no, but I mean, Magnus is playing. We got to watch him. Magnus getting smoked in game one just like I did. Yeah. If Brandon messes this up, I would be stunned. Knight a4, good move. Small wrinkle here. Probably f4 and rook c2. Bishop d2. Brandon has completely messed this up. This is so completely winning. This is insane. Queen d3, of course. What's Brandon thinking about here exactly? Just queen d3. Oh. Probably queen d3, but queen d3, queen a2. It's already where Brandon needs to make a draw. Brandon's got to make the draw here. Like queen c5, even just make the draw and don't let this get out of control. Yeah, this is just should be an easy draw if Brandon plays the right move. Now if he does that, it's probably going to be a draw. I like queen c3, by the way. I mean, I don't know how here you don't just play like knight c4, like literally any move except gh3. But we'll see. Probably rook takes d7 has to be played though. I mean, you don't want to play it, but you kind of have to. Yeah, queen a5, queen h3, queen d8, queen d3. Yeah, queen a5 and just make the draw. Yeah, king a4. Just like king g2. Just king g2. King g2. Come on, Brandon. King g2 and queen b5 make the draw. Come on, Brandon. King g2. What am I missing here? I'm really confused. What the heck is this? King g2? Wait, what? Is this a joke? King g3? Like, I mean, King g2? Why is Brandon using all this time, by the way? f6 and g5 is winning, by the way, of course. Yeah, what is Brandon doing? I don't even understand the 20-second think here. That's terrible. Like I it's not even actually about the game. I don't understand the time usage. Like what was that? Is Brandon done? Is Brandon done? He might just be done. No, he's not done, right? Oh no, he is done. Wait, let me refresh the page. No, they're done. Yeah, Brandon's just that disgusted by the last game. I think he's done. Right or not? No, they're not playing. Yeah, they're done. One game and done. One and done, as they say. They are playing. Why is it not loading? Oh, they okay, that was really weird. Okay, game 2. Let's see what we got here. Play against Magnus are done. Challenge Cactus. Wait, is Rook F1 a mouse slip? Magnus went to castle. He played Rook F1. Funny thing is, Rook F1's completely fine because you can go Queen D2 and castles queen side. Wait, since when is he on Kick? We've been on Kick for a while now, you guys. We've been on Kick for a while. Brandon won't turn out the opportunity. I mean, I just don't know what that last game was. That was maybe the worst thing I've ever seen. But we get bishop e6, probably bishop b3 or knight d2. Logical. Keep the rook on the f file here. Magnus is gonna go like queen e2, queen f3, and castle long. I don't know which one he's gonna play. Probably queen f3 if I had to guess. He goes knight d5. Okay, so he delays bringing the queen out. Takes probably knight a5. Yeah, knight a5 is probably okay actually. It doesn't look like Magnus is actually playing fantastic chess. So yeah, right. Probably king b8, maybe rook f8, knight d7, f5. I mean, Brandon is struggling here. Brandon is definitely struggling. Magnus versus Hikaru is reserved for special occasions. Yeah, probably g6 and f5 maybe. Yeah, it's gonna go knight g7, but white has an advantage here. Clear weakness on f7, queen e3 to target king h7, maybe g5, maybe just rook f3. Goes g5, probably f6 I assume. Rook f6 of course, queen g5. Here goes rook g1, playing against the weak backwards pawn. Probably stack rook g2, rook g1. Yep, sure enough. Maybe g5 g4 is a move here actually, and he finds it. Yeah, this is pretty solid chess from both sides, but that last game was so bad that I don't know how Brandon's not going to tilt. G4 of course. Maybe b6 here. Okay, a6 also makes sense. I mean, I guess he takes, probably trade queen h3, probably queen g7 or queen h7. Yeah, queen g7 is played. Queen h2 of course, or queen h1. Okay, it goes to e3. Fair enough. Probably just knight d7 and h4 h3. Yeah, rook f7 or rook h7 or rook f8. Magnus is going to win this game, I think. Yeah, rook f8 and a5 of course to lock the king in jail. Plays knight e3. Interesting choice. I would have gone rook f8 and a5 personally, because h4 is always met by rook h8. Okay, h3. Okay, h3, king a7, rook h8, rook g5. Excellent move by Brandon here. Knight takes d5. Wow. Yeah, knight c4, rook 8, rook g2, knight a3, and white's up a pawn. Or yeah, white's up a pawn, right? Yeah, white's up a pawn here. I mean, you can play a5 and c6, but again, this should be great for black or for white. Knight a3. Like you go a5, rook h5, king c3, c6, rook h5, and I assume white's better. I just don't know whether this is winning or not. That's all. And Brandon's too low on time. Brandon's gonna lose here. Yeah, actually, I didn't even notice the time situation. Yeah, king c4 and c3, and then knight b5. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Even d4, but the time alone means you lose the game. Time alone. Horrible stuff from Brandon. Horrible stuff. I mean, obviously he's tilting after the last game that he lost, which he should have won, but yeah, that was really, really bad. Knight b5 or rook a5, knight It's a mistake, but because he has no time, Brandon's gonna lose anyway. Even though Magnus made a blunder here, he's because of the time, he's still gonna lose. Probably rook h5 and knight b5 and just flag him. Yeah, probably just rook h5, knight b5 and just go for the flag. Pretty clean. Takes, knight c4, knight e5, knight c4, knight e5, of course. Or this, yeah, I mean, all roads lead to Rome. Yeah, d4, d5, d4, rook h3 even. Maybe rook c4 if you want to be technically sound. Yeah, and now d4, d5. Yeah. d5, king d6, rook h3. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, another one. He's tilting by losing so many games. Yeah, I guess you could say that. King e5, knight d6, of course, rook c7. Even e6 ones, you can just sack and go knight e4. Yeah, just knight e4, not very. Oh, e7 also works. Yeah, that's GG. Poor Brandon. Yeah, poor Brandon. The evaluation's cropped out. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I can pull it out a little bit more. There you go. All right. Knight c3. Okay, c6. Okay, standard. We got Magnus playing the classic triangle variation of the Slav defense here. Triangle with bishop g4. He better stop. I mean, he's just losing his mind. I mean, I don't care about Magnus having a higher rating. That doesn't really matter to me. I feel bad for Brandon because Brandon is really struggling. He should have won that first game. If he wins that first game, it's all very, very good, but he didn't. So that's life. That's how it goes. Yeah, it's unfortunate for sure. For sure, it's unfortunate. So, all right. Anyway, let's see. What do we have? Pretty normal position here. Magnus gonna go for knight c4, probably after bishop d2. Already, I'd much rather be black here. Don't worry, it's one. Well, I mean, I just want to watch the shots. At this point, it's not really a big deal. Magnus could win 20 in a row. It's not going to matter. But I think the problem is also for Magnus and for myself. There comes a point at which it's a diminishing returns. At +3, I think Brandon is beatable. I think at +2 though, where it's like +2 for a win, and it's like -14 or 15. I think at that point, that's when it gets too shaky. I think at +2 it becomes too much. Oh, e4, excellent move. E5 and f4 maybe. You got to go e5, right? E5, f4. Okay, now he's gonna try to go f5 and probably knight f8, knight e6. So that makes the most sense to me optically. I think f5 and oh, he goes knight f8 first. Okay, so he wants to go here and then f5, I guess is the idea. Brandon's won 1 in the last 17. Yeah, it happens. That's life. Where does Magnus often stream, by the way? Magnus does not stream. He streams every so often, but not that frequently. Maybe bishop g3 here. I kind of like bishop g3. I don't like e6, although it might be good because takes g6. E6 is a very committal move. So he goes bishop g3, trying to activate the bishop. Rook h. I thought rook h5 would be played. He goes g6 instead. He's trying to force a situation where we reach an endgame where it's just this structure. He gets rid of all the mess in the center, and he's just better because the pawns. Yeah. I get rook d e1. Okay, logical move. Castles here. Maybe h4 and bishop h3. Actually, I kind of like the h4. Yeah, because now after it takes rook g8, suddenly all the pawns are coming off. And I think Magnus is going to be just fine here. Like rook g8, rook e3. Probably takes maybe. But we'll see. There's also e takes f6, I suppose. Yeah. Can I flip the board? Yeah, I was gonna watch from Magnus' standpoint, but he keeps forcing me to watch from Brandon's standpoint. So what to do? Of course, Brandon just too slow. 56 seconds. I mean, just too slow, dude. Too slow. Yeah, h4 and bishop h3, but there's rook g3 and bishop f2, of course. Surely Magnus won't miss that because it's almost the only move. White gets bishop h3. It's really What is that? What on earth is that from Brandon? I assume Brandon's gonna stop. I mean, there comes a point at which is Brandon done? Magnus got the same rating as me too, so it might be Magnus being cheeky. No, so okay, Magnus ready to play. Let's see. Will Brandon finally break out of the slump here? Because Brandon really struggling here, really struggling. This Gucci Reza is so insulting. By the way, what about Gucci Reza? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What about him? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying, but anyway. Yeah. The name is insulting. I actually think it's pretty hip and cool. I don't think that's insulting at all. Maybe knight c5, maybe b5. Okay, he plays knight c5, e5, so takes, knight c4, bishop g5. White's, I don't think white's much better here, but it's definitely a small advantage. Yeah, I don't know why you guys are acting like it's weird. I think it's actually kind of cool. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool, but that's just me. Okay, so knight c4, there's knight e5, e6 or knight c4. I don't know which one he'll play. He'll play one of these two. E6 takes bishop c4 maybe, but then knight e5. So he takes with a knight logical. He wants to go knight d6, pretty standard. Probably knight f6 here, maybe knight b6. But yeah, this is a big problem with this knight jumping. The knight on c4 is really jumping, really jumpy here. So we'll see. He's playing Wesley tomorrow. It is classical chess, right? I think it's classical, or am I wrong? Probably it is classical is my guess. But we'll see what we get here. So anyway, we get e takes d5. Something went wrong. I saw the bar change. I don't know what. Bishop g5. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, who cares? It is classical chess. Okay, it is, fair enough. Okay, it takes knight d5, bishop g7, and then what? And then what? Bishop g7, and I don't see the next move. Okay, but now you take on e2, knight f6, king g7. I assume black should be just fine. I mean, you have knight d6 to jump, but still, it's very hard to believe this can be that bad. I mean, why is Brandon thinking you have to take, so otherwise queen takes c5 and you lose? Rook takes e2, only move, otherwise you lose. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm not sure. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to qualifying. There's bishop e6 here, very good move. Yeah, actually bishop e6 might just be very knight f4 takes. Magnus might have blundered here, but probably not. Just rook c8 and goes rook f8. Okay, this should not be winning for Magnus, by the way. Magnus is in trouble here. I mean, maybe not in trouble, but he should not win this. There's knight f4, there's like rook c2 and knight d4. I mean, if Brandon moves quickly here, Brandon will not lose this game, but we'll see if Brandon can actually move quickly. Rook c2. Yeah, Brandon's got to speed up. He's just moving way too slowly. Yeah, like knight d6, I guess. Nah, king e7. I mean, Brandon should win this game. There's king g8, also completely reasonable. Knight d6, rook b2. I mean, Brandon should win this game. Maybe not win, but he should not lose. If he loses this game, this will be another insane one. This will be fairly insane. Yeah, rook b2. Come on, Brandon, move. What are you doing, Brandon? The rook a2, go after the juicer. Goes rook d2. Okay, that's completely fine too. a6, of course. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah, rook a2 and take the pawn, and just don't mess this up. And knight b3, of course, is knight b3 just winning? Knight a5. Rook d4 and rook c4 looks excellent here. Rook d4 and rook c4. Come on, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Show us your talents. King f8, knight d5. I mean, I would just go knight c6 and start pushing p. Goes rook d2, now knight f6. I mean, Brandon is trying hard to mess this up. Okay, rook d6. I mean, come on, Brandon. King g8, just make the draw. Yeah, king h8, king g8. Or is he gonna play on? He's down 20 seconds. He's gonna play. He's probably gonna lose this game. Just move the knight, dude. Move the knight. Rook e6, b5, b4. This should be a draw with correct play, by the way. This is headed for a rook versus rook drawn endgame, though. At b3. I think you play rook b1 and then run the king over. a4 king c3 should be a draw. Yeah, rook b6, a5, a4. Yeah, rook g4. Move, Brandon, come on. Take. Rook g2. Yeah, this will be a draw. There should be a draw. What is that? Oh my god. Oh wow, Magnus makes a draw. Magnus there. I mean, I think Magnus started to realize that Brandon can actually move really fast at the end, and he made the draw. That was getting a little bit scary there for Brandon. Like, he should have made the draw much earlier. He's trying to pull a ding with rook g6. Yeah, but it's a draw. See what we get. Bishop a6. Probably trade the bishops here. Probably trade the bishops. Okay, so he's gonna try to play e4 and f3 and build a big white center. Magnus should have just flagged him. I think Magnus didn't realize how much time that he was still up on the clock. I think Magnus started to realize that Brandon was moving really fast. He's like, okay, I don't want to risk getting flagged here, and he didn't realize he still had 3 more seconds at that moment in the game. That's my general read of the whole situation. So all right, what do we have? We have cd4, cd4. Okay, rook c8. Gary is online. I don't think so. -6 for a draw. Well, I mean, that's what happens when your rating gets really high and you play these guys who are like 2950, 2960. Like, this is why during the pandemic my rating got to 33, because they're both Ali Reza and Jan Nepomniachtchi had ratings that were like north of 3100. I think they were actually kind of close to 3200 at their peaks. And so when I was playing them and I beat them in matches by like a 6-4 score or something, I gained a bunch of points, or like 7-3, whereas now there's nobody really in that rating range anymore. I mean, maybe it's deflation from the post-pandemic world, but there's really nobody in that rating range. So that's the problem. Magnus probably gonna win this game, by the way, because Brandon's trying to bring the king to the center but doesn't do a whole lot. What'd you type? Four guys over 3200 on chess.com back then? Yes. Yeah. Let's see what Brandon does here. I mean, try to look for a move. Yeah, bishop b1 95. Oh wait, d takes e5. Wait, d takes e5 wins. How did he not take and see that he's just winning? What the heck? That was bad. Terrible by Brand. I mean, that's just so obvious. Takes. Check and take the rook, and you have a rook and a piece. 2 rooks and a piece for the queen. Yeah, that was pretty poor. Okay, probably we're gonna get an endgame. Trade rook c8, rook c1. I would just trade and go rook c1 here. That's probably what I would do. No, that's not right. That's not right, dude. What is knight c3? That's just like, that's just bad. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, you can even go rook c3 and knight g4, and I mean, all roads lead to Rome here for Magnus. He's up 2 pawns. Pawns both weak on e4 and g2 as well. So Magnus wins the game. Next game coming up. Yeah, Magnus has been lucky. Like, he was losing the first game, he won that from impossible to win position. This game he makes a huge blow. Now this one wasn't as obvious per se, but still, this and the last game as well. I mean, the problem for Brandon is that both Magnus and I are really moving very fast. Like, we're moving really fast and putting massive pressure on the clock. Like, why is Brandon using 8 seconds on move 1 as an example? Like, he's already down 8 seconds on move 1. You just can't do that. Every second matters. I know if a4 was a slip or intention. I know he meant a3 or a4, who knows, but A4 might actually be a move with knight d5. I think A4 might be, I assume, actually no, it was a slip. He meant A3, I think, but who knows. We'd love to see a game between you and Magnus while we're both playing Brando. Yeah, probably takes, queen f3. You could take on d7. Actually, taking on d7 is a move, but I think now after takes, queen e4 or something, it's also bishop c4 castles. I mean, this should be just very equal, but Magnus will probably find a way. Okay, so castles, probably is going to go c3 and d4. Again, it's a little bit dubious, but it's not so clear to me why this shouldn't be okay. c3, d4, and rook e1. They'll try to build a chain and hide the king on c2, basically. That's what I assume. Okay. Queen h2 is fine though, because takes there's bishop f8. Will Brandon see the boogeyman again or not, or will he actually just gobble? I think takes, yeah, you just gobble. Okay, so Magnus will now play c3 d4, try to activate bishop d6, of course. D3, okay, reasonable. Bishop e6, very sound move, just trade. Yeah, now rook e8. Actually, Magnus should be in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, Magnus should be in a lot of trouble after rook e8. Just rook e8 and queen e5. I mean, yeah, just rook e8, queen e5, just clean advantage. I mean, now there's rook e4 again. He doesn't do it. Probably queen d5. Yeah, queen d5 looks very solid here. f5 also completely fine too. Did Magnus and I play back in our ICC days? In the old days we did. Yeah. Bishop takes a7. Just b6 here with queen a5. Yeah, congrats Akkad. You want to get banned for being an idiot, be an idiot. Good stuff. Yeah, king b3, just b6 and rook a8. Yeah, W ban, of course. I mean, it's great when people come in and they who don't understand anything about chess, and they suddenly make they think that I'm saying this just because it's Brandon playing. I would say it's no matter who's playing, because it's about the pure objectivity of the game, nothing else. So insane, just absolutely insane. Sad, frankly. We get b5, so takes, and probably c4, c5. I mean, I think Magnus, oh wait, rook a4, there might be rook b2 first. Just this, okay, interesting. Yeah, he's gonna try to go king d3 and c4. I think you got to try to push something on the queen side. Now f6, g5, h4 is the idea. The pawn guards everything. Yeah, just g5 and then h4. Granted, again, using way too much time. Now Magnus is going to get to push P though. He's going to get c4, c5, and bishop f4, and bishop e7, rook a6. Okay, he goes king e4. I think Magnus is going to win here because d5 and king f5, I mean, are both very problematic. Yeah, very problematic. He goes bishop d8 to guard the pawn, so he wants to move the rook, but if you don't have counterplay instant with h4, h3, you're probably losing. Yeah, d5 logical. Probably h4, king g4. Yeah, h3, king g4, rook a4. Maybe rook a4. I mean, maybe rook a2 actually to hit the pawn. And now if king g4, maybe rook d2, and this should be a draw. I mean, oh, nice move by Brandon. Oh, nice move. And now it just saves the bacon, because takes, there's rook here and rook d5. That's an excellent move by Brandon. That just saves the bacon completely. Nice move by Brandon. Nice move. And now king h3, rook d2, bishop c7, rook d5. Easy peasy draw. Nice. I mean, you can go d6. I mean, bishop e7 loses, probably just f5. Yeah, just bishop f6 and king e6. I mean, yeah, king e6, of course. And then you're gonna go like there. The only question is Magnus going to try to win this, or is he going to be happy with a draw? Like king d5, of course, and then bishop d4. King d5, bishop f4. Why not bishop d4 there? What the heck? Bishop d4. Okay, now Magnus will have to make the draw himself before he loses the thread. King d5, and probably just rook f8. Yeah. Yeah, with 20 seconds you're not gonna, no one's gonna try to flag, but it's another draw. Magnus has given up what, 2 draws. He's winning by 5-1, so he is losing points though, because again every draw costs him like 6 or 7 points. So yeah, if Brandon moves faster, I mean, he's basically, Brandon's moving. Okay, we're gonna get an abridged beef eater here. H4 H5 is definitely playable here, but will Brandon play H4 H5 or not? I think you still can go for the sack, but it's an abridged beef eater. He plays G3, and now, I mean, I think general this beef eater with Queen A5, this should be great for black. This should be great for black. Knight D7, Knight B6, and Knight E4. Knight D2, Queen A4, Queen B3 maybe. Yeah, you got to go Queen B3 or Queen D3 and maybe play for E4, but I think Queen B3 is generally the right way to play, and he does it. Probably Rook E1 to play E4 here. Yeah, you got to go Rook E1. Yep. Who is Brandon? It's Brandon Jacobson. He's a grandmaster from the United States of America, from New York City, USA. I think he's probably about like 2,500 ish. I mean, no, a little bit higher than 25, maybe like 2540 or something. I don't know, maybe E4, maybe Rook B1. Should be okay for white. Oh, he goes to Columbia. Oh, I didn't realize this. I did not realize that he actually is going to college. Okay, but Brandon's got to make up his mind here soon. He's got to go like E4, Rook B1. He plays Bishop F1 in anticipation, but now it's getting kind of ugly, because now the C4 pawn is very, very weak here. But Bishop G2 and Bishop F5, maybe G4. Okay, trade, take on E4. Bishop D3 is playable. Okay, probably Rook DE8 to guard the juicer. Magnus is going to try to go E6 at some point, open up the center of the board. Knight E5 and E6 is what I expect. Maybe you can go F4. Yeah, I was about to say maybe you can go F4 and offer the trade. Not so bad. Who is Magnus? I don't know. This guy Magnus Carlsen plays poker professionally. Trying to play chess right now. You know, some random guy from Norway. Now I'm kind of surprised that Magnus actually trades here. Because you can play like A3 and Rook E3 and Rook E1, and I assume this should be a draw pretty smoothly for Brando. But now there's Bishop G4 and you infiltrate with Kebab with Rook E2. Maybe you have Rook E7 though, but then H6. So probably just Rook E1. Probably you just go, okay, but now H6. But maybe you can take Bishop H6, takes B6. Bishop H4 looks bold. Maybe it's okay. It looks kind of bold. But I guess, yeah, because takes here, takes. Now you hang C5. The other line, you don't hang C5. Okay. I only knew of Magnus Carlsen, yeah. Takes. Rook E2. Probably Rook C1 and Bishop E5. It's hard to play this position for white though. Very hard to play with no time. And again, Magnus already up 30 seconds. It's going to be very tough to play. Bishop E5, of course, and then Bishop E4. Here goes Bishop E. Actually, you can just take now. Just take and play Rook A3. Again, Brandon should be able to draw this game if he's quick enough. A5, Bishop B6. Yeah, Bishop B6. Or Bishop C5. Yeah, this is fine too with Rook E7, Rook E6. Yeah, here Bishop D5, probably checking Rook G7. Brandon's got to go though. He's getting too low on time again. Brandon is getting too low. Goes F5. Actually, I like F5. King F1, FG6. What's he thinking about? You got to take. What? Okay, King F2 or Rook H5, Bishop F3, Rook F5, Rook E5, I assume. Yeah, Brandon's too slow. He's got to speed up. He's too slow. He's just too slow. Yeah, he's just too slow. He's gonna lose this game, I think. Rook H5 maybe. Yeah, he's just too slow. Poor Brandon. Poor Brandon. Check. Bishop D6. Yeah, Bishop D6, only move. Bishop C, then A6, A7. I mean, it's still a draw, but there's no way Brandon with 18 seconds will save this. H2, H1, GG. Okay, it doesn't matter because Magnus has all the time in the world. King G1. Bishop E4 maybe? Bishop E4, Rook H4. King G1. He hangs the bishop, yeah. Yeah. Imagine not being rated 3,000 jokes. Yes, exactly. All right, 6-1. Get A6 played here. Bishop D3, E6, castles, knight C6. Probably rook E1 and bishop F1 and D4. How long are you streaming today? We've been going like, have we really been live 8 hours already? Jeez, that's insane. Insane in the membrane, as we like to say. Not sure. I mean, I want to watch MasterChef, but we'll see. Maybe E5 and knight E4 to go for the kill. Probably D5 or D6. One of these two moves got to be played. Come on, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. He's using too long. You got to play D6 or D5. One of the two moves, you have to play it here. And he's thinking way too long. Goes F6. I guess that's also a move, maybe, but I mean, takes bishop C7 and castles. Probably fine. He's going to try to build a big black center. But I would have played D5 there. I would have played D5. And the point is after D5 and peasant just knight F6. But he does F6. Okay, bishop E4 played. Knight E5. Oh, D4. Interesting. So Magnus gambits a pawn here. Interesting choice. Probably not good objectively, but interesting. And probably in a blitz game he'll get away with it. But I bet this is better for black. Like bishop G7 and knight E7. But he's got to move, and I think Brandon's going to use too much time trying to complicate it here. BC6. Whoa, interesting. Interesting endgame. Maybe E5 and bishop E6 here. Because king C7, bishop F4, you got absolutely sauced on the diagonals. If you go here. Yeah, I think E5 is the only move. Knight B6, rook B8. Goes there. Okay, rook B8. Bishop. Oh, but now you can go king D7 and rook E. Takes. Back rook E. I mean, this should be a draw. I've said that probably 5,000 times already. Knight F5. Like rook A D1, rook H8. I mean, like every other game, I feel like this should be a draw, but will it be a draw is the question. Now, rook D1, king C8, G4 loses the game. So you probably have to go H5 to stop it, and then king C8. G4. I mean, this knight D4. I mean, this is looking very scary to me. But king F7, knight 6. Maybe you have bishop H2. Maybe you have bishop H2 at the end. Yeah, you got to go to F7, I think. I mean, maybe you can go to D7 too, but I don't know. Yeah, so we're gonna get this exact line. Rook E7, rook D1, rook E8, bishop C5 would be good. Knight E5 takes. King F7, rook C8, B4. Yeah, rook C8, B4, B6. Again, Brandon should draw this. Will he draw this, or is the question? But now there's B4 and he's misplayed this. Rook C6 maybe, and then rook C6. Rook C6 and B6 is still in the game. Rook C6 is actually the only move. Otherwise F4 just wins for white. Rook D8, B6, bishop E3 takes, and A4. Probably still fine to play, but whether you can win is the question. Yeah, B6, of course. Only move, again. Rook C2, and just, yeah. Rook A2 and king E6, and I mean, this should be a draw. Yeah, just rook A2. Brandon, too low. You're using too much time. Rook takes. Because now the white king runs to F4 and it goes on. Yeah, rook A3, king F4. Now the king is too far away on G8. Bishop E5 takes is probably a draw. I assume because of the time situation, Magnus does not want to make the draw by taking the knight and simplifying it here. He goes G5, knight D7, and FG5 check. Okay, FG5. Knight F4 or H5 maybe. Knight F4 or H5. Knight f4. You got to go knight f4 here, or h4 maybe. King f8. G4. I'd go g4 h3. What? This is losing. Now rook h7. What was that by Brandon? Yeah, not good, not good. Poor Brandon. Every game is the same. It's like he's actually in almost every game. It's just that at the critical moments he uses too much time and he makes the wrong decision. Ultimately, that's the problem. Yeah, it's just unfortunate for Brandon. Unfortunate. Just how it goes, though. How the cookie crumbles, as we like to say, right? Is there some bishop e7 d6 trick if black takes? Yeah, I guess if black takes, you have some d6 trickery. Probably queen d2 and bishop h6. Very, very solid position for Brandon here. Let's see how Magnus wins this one. He must be mentally exhausted. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tough. I would definitely play bishop h6 and trade somewhere. Okay, probably b3 here. Again, another situation where I don't like Brandon thinking. I would just go b3 and bishop h6. Just play all these moves like instantly with flow. I thought there might be trading queen a4. That's why I wanted b3 to stop anything. But all right, maybe bishop h3. Getting a little bit spicy here. Oh, they drew 2 games. They drew twice. Yeah. Does Brandon stream? He used to stream. I don't know if he still does, but he used to. He used to stream. As Joe Biden would say, let's go Brandon. Yep. Could try to be cheeky and make a draw with bishop g5 and bishop h6. But Brandon's time usage just like is not good. Not good in general. Hasn't been good. Takes. Interesting. So he's trying to go like h5 here and attack on the king's side. I mean, I guess it's reasonable because black can't use the f file because the bishop cuts you off. Maybe h5 here. Yeah, probably takes. Brandon's still playing rapid. Yeah, he's just playing too slowly here. Is there e5? Maybe e5 just takes you lose the rook. I mean, it opens the diagonal, but I think e5 is interesting. Goes there, and on rook d7 maybe e5 again. What is that? Oh, is there bishop? There's bishop e6 takes and queen g5 or something. Yeah, actually takes. Rook e6 takes. Rook e4 takes, queen g5, bishop g7. Okay, takes. But now h4. Maybe bishop g5, bishop f4. I'm worried about the light squares here for Brandon. Brandon's in trouble, I think, now again. He also has no entry here. There's no entry on the there's no entry in the middle of the board. The lanes are closed for the rooks. Takes h6 is GG. Yeah, rook f3. I mean, queen d2, and even just bishop e4, even without that, just h5. Yeah, Brandon's gonna lose this game too, almost for sure. Actually, wait, no, maybe not. There's bishop h4 and queen g5. I just realized. Maybe not. Maybe just h6 to stop it. Queen g5. Wait, what does c5 do, actually? Whoa. Oh, Brandon wants to actually go for this. He wants to actually try to win the game rather than just defend. Interesting. I mean, Magnus should obviously just take and go bishop d4. Oh, then there's queen c7. Maybe it's not so simple, because I was saying takes here, but after takes, not so simple. So let's see, probably takes, probably rook c1, take the lane. You got to use the open lane. Rook c1 and rook c8. Only chance here. Only hope is to go rook c1. He does play it, but he uses too much time again. Okay. Oh wait, rook c7. Oh, there's rook takes e4 and mate. Oh, did Magnus just blunder? Queen h6, queen h6 and rook c8. Actually, queen h6 is winning, isn't it? Actually, queen h6 is just winning. Come on, Brandon, you got to play it. Queen h6. Problem is Brandon's probably looking at rook e4, but Oh, Magnus is gonna lose here. Crushing. I didn't I say I was sure Magnus is gonna win? Didn't I just say I jinxed Magnus? I said I was like Magnus is gonna win for sure. And what happens? Of course, we get a tactic. Yeah, rook c8. I mean, takes rook e5 and bishop f6. Yeah. Nah, I mean Magnus has no chance. Yeah, queen d8. Yeah, brutal. And is that minus 14? Minus 13. Yikes. Rough.